Someday,
Yeah. No way of getting hold of Dixie, huh?
No, we just have to wait till she checks in.
She'll be calling home soon. I'll bet she comes right back once she learns that Gloria's had her baby.
Yeah, I just hope when she does call, I've got good news.
Ready?
Oh, hi, guys. Listen.
You said we'd build our castle today.
I know. That's why I came home early. But, you know, it's freezing out there. We got sleet and ice.
You said.
Look, I'm not backing off on building the castle, okay? I'm not. I'm just merely suggesting a change of venue now. Just stick with me on this one, all right? Okay? Now, this is a three-dimensional puzzle. It'll look great. So you'll sit right here on the coffee table, and look, you got everything here. You got your moat. You got your towers. Look, you even got knights.
That doesn't count. You said a real castle. You promised us, Tad. You promised us. Please, Daddy.
The rain froze over last night. The streets are covered with ice. My car just swerved into a ditch, and yours is not even thinking about moving.
Welcome to Pigeon Holler.
Dixie, please tell me that you've got some kind of old bike or something around here.
Sorry. No dog sled either. I'm afraid just gonna have to help yourself to a cup of coffee and one of my books.
There's got to be a way out.
Second thought, forget the coffee. What's got you so jumpy?
Hey, guys, excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I wonder if you happen to know where Jack went.
Why don't you try Laurel's room?
No, he's not there. Listen, I'm in kind of a hurry to get home, and I wonder if you would do me a favor, huh?
Sure.
Okay, well, Jack asked for this.
Yeah.
And, I wonder if you could kind of pass it over to him.
No problem.
All right, the only thing, but you got to sign for it. Do you mind doing that?
No, that's okay.
Why? What is it?
Well, it's Laurel's jewelry. It's the stuff they took away from her in the emergency room. I'll tell you what, I'll go through the contents, and you check them off the list, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's see, there's a bracelet. It's a very pretty bracelet.
Yeah, that was her mother's bracelet.
Oh. Okay, and there's a gold watch.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Still 11 minutes ahead of time.
Oh, and these are rather pretty earrings. They're green and stones.
Yeah, Tim and Amanda gave her those for her birthday.
That's nice. And, oh, thank goodness, the wedding ring.
Check.
And another earring, just one earring. That's kind of strange.
Let me see.
Sure. I mean, I know it's a high style to wear them like that these days, but I don't think that Laurel...
No. Laurel's a one ring in the ear kind of dame.
Yeah, well, you know, could have gotten tucked into a pocket someplace or something.
No, this isn't Laurel's. It's Jane's. What is your earring doing in with Laurel's stuff?
Well, what is this, Jack? What's the matter? Has something happened to Laura?
Yes.
Well, she's not slipping away, is
No.
she?
No, actually, they think she's improving.
Well, thank God, Jack. Oh, Jack, that's just marvelous. You should be celebrating. Why do you look like that? Why do you look so glum?
Okay, I don't want to do this, but
What, Jack? What are you doing?
I'm sorry. But you and me, it's gotta end.
All My Children, brought to you by Kellogg's with good taste, nutrition, and value. The best to you each morning from Kellogg's.
You're saying it's over.
I love you. You know that.
But you want out.
You'll always have an enormous part of my heart.
I'm confused. Did I give you too much space? Did I make you feel abandoned or rejected? I never meant to do that.
No, you handled everything wonderfully. You're a magnificent woman, Erica.
If I'm so magnificent, why do you want to end this?
You know, I've always clung to the stupid theory that you could only love one woman at a time.
And you love your wife. Is that what you're saying?
I never stopped. I never pretended to.
Jack, you left her.
I had to leave her. I couldn't very well stay with her with some part of me screaming for you, now could I?
Are you saying then that your feelings have changed? That you don't want me?
No, not my feelings. Me. I've changed. I'm a different person now.
Different from what?
I don't know, different from the old Jack, different from the eternal bachelor. Having a little girl, having Lily, having a daughter has changed my life.
I really thought that we were talking about us, Jack.
I find myself thinking all the time about things that are going to happen in the future with Lily, like future birthday parties, future trips to the zoo, Christmas Eves yet to come. I have a whole future mapped out in my head.
Do you think that I would interfere with
No,
you?
no. It's just that the scrapbook that I have in my head, these pictures of me giving Lily her first pony ride, of rowing her down Silver Lake, of surprising her with her first puppy, all these snapshots in the scrapbook in my head, Laurel is in every one of them. It didn't hit me until the accident. And then it hit me like a ton of bricks. I can't imagine a future without Laurel.
You're afraid that Laurel's gonna die.
I was never so scared in my life. But not just for Lily, for me too. I'm not ready to say goodbye to my wife. I don't know how I could ever have been such an arrogant jerk to think that I could. But I guess I thought that you would always be there somehow, that I could even marry you and she would still be there. Somehow, still there in my life, completely. Instead of being gone, completely, finally, like this. I can't let her die. I am not going to let her die.
Jack, Laurel's life is not in your hands. I mean, it's in the hands of the doctors and God.
And I think it's in Laurel's hands as well.
Okay.
I sat by her bedside today trying to make a deal. I told her that if she could come back to us, fight her way back to us, that I would give you up. Come back to her. And she opened her eyes.
It's miraculous.
And if she can find the strength to fight her way back, believe me, I'm not going to welsh on my end of the deal.
You know something? Jack, this is exactly what I did with Travis. I decided I would sacrifice my own personal happiness for Bianca's
Travis
life.
made you miserable. Laurel makes me happy. I'm just exchanging one kind of happiness for another. Look, I know, my whole life I've heard people say, hold out for the whole thing. But I've never seen anybody get it. Have you? And I think maybe if you hold out for the whole thing, it just guarantees that you don't get any of it. You don't get either one of them. I don't know, Erica. I don't know anything. All I know is that I see my future with my family. I know I asked you just a few short weeks ago to spend the rest of your life with me. And now I'm welshing on that. And I don't know how. But do you think you could ever find it in your heart to forgive me?
that woman recognizable? This is Janet Green, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, that is Janet.
Marry her. He was gonna marry her. Oh, Trevor. Poor Trevor, he'll kill her. Laurel, it's slippery. Slow down. What the? Oh, no. Oh, no, please, no.
That's not my earring.
Yes, it is. It's the one you wore to the movies.
We've never been to the movies with Laurel.
No, you know what I'm talking about. It's that con movie I dragged you to. The Scrimshaw Conversion or Convention or something like that.
Have you seen that movie? It's tremendous. Trevor and I saw it. We were
You dropped
blown
it.
away.
I went to pick it up and I stepped on the thing.
You know, I don't usually cry at movies, but I couldn't help
What's with the
myself.
Critics' Corner here? What do you call this little thing right there that's sticking up?
That's called the post, yeah.
That's the ticket. That's it.
Look, Trevor, millions of women wear earrings like this. There's probably a dozen nurses on this floor that have earrings like this on. For all we know, it could belong to a patient.
Yeah, Jane's absolutely right. I mean, you see them everywhere. It's a classic
Yeah, but this
style.
little posty thing ain't no classic. I mean, it looks like a corkscrew. I know, because I stomped right on it.
You're right. Look at that hole.
Yeah, but posts are very fragile. They get twisted all the time.
Listen, I'm sorry. You're going to have to excuse me. I do have to run. Dixie's out of town. I promised the kids I would make them spaghetti. Thanks for doing this for me.
Hey, say hi to everyone for us.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to make the kids spaghetti. Isn't that nice? Every child should have a grandmother like
What's
that.
the scam, Jane?
Beg your pardon?
You and I both know that this is your earring. And how come Laurel had it when she rode off the road? Are you going to give me the truth on this, or are you going to drag it out of you?
All right, fine. I'll tell you.
Well, it's just a mess outside, Dixie. I mean, we could be stuck here for a week.
Could you relax? Now, cold snaps never last that long.
Well, how long? I mean, how long is a cold snap down here? A day, 2 days?
Look, would you calm down? We have plenty of food, we have plenty of coffee.
I can't hunker down here for the winter.
Well, neither can I, you know. I do have a life.
I know, and you came down here to buy some quiet time. You made it clear last night that you didn't want any visitors, especially me. I should have been out of here at first light.
The minute an ice storm hits, the last thing I want is to be alone.
How did you and Will handle these things when y'all were young?
Marathon ghost stories and two-handed war.
No. I mean, how did you get to town?
We didn't.
You never walked the Four Corners?
Even for a speed walker, it's hours away.
How many hours? How long would it take to hike?
About as long as it would take a certain someone to step outside and slip on their butt. Now, would you please calm down? Eventually, the ice is going to melt. What is the problem?
It's cabin fever. I get all cooped up.
Well, couldn't you just calm down? You're just going to have to get used to it.
If I sit down, I got to keep walking here. Hey. We need some more firewood. I'm going to go chop some, okay? Well, you've done it this time, Dell. You messed up, but good.
I hope you know how to read a map.
Pretty fair, I guess.
Well, that better be modesty talking. Your life could depend on this.
Well, you got my attention.
There's a hospital in Elizabeth, about 70 miles from this Four Corners place. I've made a dialysis appointment for you. Whatever you do, don't miss it.
No way.
Don't get caught up exploring the Shenandoah Valley and forget what's keeping you alive. You could become very sick if you go off your regimen. Critically ill, do you understand?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do now?